Hello, everybody. My name is Cale Miller. Welcome to another episode of the Weekly Tall Talk. I'm joined here by two of the best bras I've ever known, and the only two that still are sticking by my side.
Lefty and righty.
Corey and Tyler. Lefty and righty, exactly. Well, Lefty, go ahead. How about you, Tyler?
Silence is golden.
Yeah, perfect.
I'm not doing bad, brother. Just, another great Monday night recording.
Perfect.
Late, tired.
There's nothing we'd rather be doing, right?
But the energy must be high.
Always.
It's required.
Perfect.
To carry on the episode. Yeah.
Or the bomb will
There's
go
no
off.
other way. Definitely. But no, I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking. But
awesome.
What I really want to know is how Corey's doing.
Ooh, I am doing
Very
great,
nice.
Tyler. Thank you for that wonderful, energetic intro. I'm sitting here on the couch like I normally am with my dog. He's been sleeping for the past 16 hours, and I think we both prefer it this way.
Perfect.
Yeah. But how you?
What better way to live? Yeah.
How you doing, Cale?
I'm doing well, guys. I'm posted up in the closet, as always.
Perfect.
And ready
Brian's
to record.
your
The
office.
acoustics are on 1,000%
The acoustics
overdrive.
are
Perfection.
pristine.
Exactly. Now, normally we either do a would you rather question or a short story leading into a would you rather, but we're going to go old school. The original formula.
Ooh.
Just
What's it gonna
straight
be?
into a would you rather this time.
Perfect.
Which would it be? You weren't there or what? I love it. So I was bringing that energy. It might be frantic energy, but I love it. Yes, guys, we're going to get into a would you rather if you both are ready.
I think I'm ready, man.
No.
All right, let's do it.
Tyler, you look pumped. Are you ready?
Man, you don't even know.
I don't know.
I don't even know, to be honest.
You don't know either. None of us know. That's why it's
No.
wild canon.
It's a surprise.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Exactly. Alrighty, guys, without any further ado, would you rather have your dream job and never find love? Damn. Or find your true love and work a job you despise until you retire?
Wow.
Damn.
Was this written with all
For
of us in
retirement.
mind?
Yeah, because I think it kind of depends on the situation that you're in right now.
No, I mean, you never know. I think spontaneity, there's all types of things. Corey's relocating. Could
True.
be the job, could be a girl, could be whoever.
Yeah, hopefully by the time this comes
Yeah.
out, I'll have a job because it's like 2 months away from the time we recorded it. But who knows? I might be homeless by the time it comes out. We'll see.
Oh,
No. We
Tyler
will
and
let
I
that
would
happen.
never allow it.
No.
I'll couch surf on
Hell no.
Tyler at Tyler's place, and I'll couch surf at Cale's place, and then we'll see where else I end
Back and
up.
forth.
Back and forth.
Yeah, right?
There's like unlimited bros
Wow.
to jump around from. So
Come on.
all
For
will
your
be well.
family, man. We would never let that
No,
happen to you.
I just thought this could apply to anybody and everybody, and just came to me today while I was at work.
Oh,
So,
okay.
there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, what a perfect place.
Exactly. When I'm acting like I'm doing my actual job, I am writing for this job.
See, you can't say that out loud. Can we just bleep that whole
Shut
sentence? I don't know. Maybe.
Cut
We'll
that.
fix it in post.
Rewind it.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing my actual job, I'm fighting for this job.
Yeah. So, any thoughts initially, guys? Rock
on. I'll go first. Do love my dream job, but to never find true love, it's like you're torn between the two.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Because, okay.
Excellent.
Well, in the situation that I'm in right now, I'm going to talk for myself.
As you should. Perfect. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. I already found my true love. That's Tina. So
Very nice.
I'll take the crappy job until I retire.
The crappy job. Very nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what if you
It kind of sucks because if you have the crappy job, you're going to bring, it could lead into your relationship, like that energy from being at that crappy job into your relationship.
Yeah.
So that could affect in a way.
Yeah, and it's a
So-
job. It's not a job that you are all right with.
Yeah,
like,
it's one
this
that
was
you
like
hate.
specifically
it's
you
terrible.
hate it.
Yeah.
so
every,
it's like
every
hate
day
it.
you wake up and your eyes roll into the back of your
You
head.
dread it. Like,
Right. So I mean, I definitely think you're onto
the
something
sacrifice,
with like bringing that energy home potentially.
potentially. But I'll sacrifice myself in, find true love.
Yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
Shrek.
I think
Perfect.
it's like interesting because we're all in different dynamics. Like Tyler, you're in a relationship. Kale, you're married, and I've been single
Yeah.
for like 6 or 7 years. So like
Right.
working a job that I hate and finding my true love during that time, I think would put me in a different spot than I think either you, Tyler, or you, Kale,
Yeah.
would be.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
So honestly, like with me focusing on just my personal life and my friends as my family and balancing those relationships, I think I'd go the opposite. I think I'd rather have a dream job and just be single for the rest of my life.
I can see that.
Yeah, I've spent
Something wrong with that at all.
I've spent enough time by myself and hanging out with my dog and my friends and stuff. And I think that I would be okay with this.
Comfortable.
Right.
Yeah.
I've really learned to love myself and the time that I've been able to spend with myself, doing the things that I want.
That's great, man.
Like
Yeah.
I'm not going to say you're beholden to other people in a relationship, but there's definitely a give and take that you have to do.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
I'd agree with that.
Yeah, like there's compromises, for lack of a better term, on much of the scenarios that you do in your everyday life. At the same time, you're getting tons of help from the person
Right.
or people that you have as your partners. And like the workload
Yeah.
is shared for sure. But I think I'd rather have that dream job, like whether or not it's financial security or just a job that I really love doing. Like say I
Yeah.
were to just
Right.
do this podcast and be okay with that for the rest of my life, I'd be okay.
Right.
It'd be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, because it's fulfilling to like your purpose in life, and that's like really all you need.
Yeah.
To make you happy. Yeah.
Right.
I could see that, Corey.
And
There's
definitely
nothing wrong with that at all.
the dynamics being different is definitely, I mean, there's give and take. Like you said, there's two sides to the equation, because, you know, being alone, that gives you the opportunity, like you said, to find yourself, really be comfortable with yourself, work on yourself. I mean, it's ever more evident, I think, that you either want to change or you feel that change is needed, than by yourself, like self-awareness, I think is really important. But also, like, if you're in a relationship, those might get glossed over because the person loves you, that they never want to like come up to you and be like, hey, I really don't like this about you.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
the easiest thing to deal with. So I feel
Yeah.
like sometimes it's possible for you in a relationship to be kind of lured into a false sense of security of who you are. But if you're with the person that you care about the most, then like, what does it matter?
Right.
You know, if they're happy and they're content with you, then like, I guess it doesn't really matter if other people have a problem with you or not.
Well, and you have that very idea to come home to. Like, yeah, you
Right.
if you work a job that you hate, but you have somebody that is your true love, then
Yeah.
like it's not the 8 hours a day that you put into the job. It's the 5 hours a day that you get to have when you come home.
That you come home to. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I didn't think
Right,
about it that
kind of
way. Yeah.
Melt away all the terrible
uplifting,
stuff from
yeah.
work.
Yeah.
Right.
And then again,
Huh.
like the beginning is phrased of never find love. Like it doesn't say that you can't date or have fun.
Right.
And I think
Right.
like that, for by and large, for a lot of people, is just kind of how life works out. Like you have a job that you enjoy doing and you just don't find time in your dating to settle down, or you find things about yourself that say, like for me, like I just enjoy being single, and I think that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Playing the game of life.
Yeah, exactly.
The board game. But
Yep, exactly.
also you kind of alluded to this a little bit just now, but you know, if it's your dream job and you're fully immersed in that and like captivated by it and stuff like that, perhaps you don't even have the time to go looking.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like you're so enthralled with what you're doing that part
Yeah.
doesn't feel like a missing part to you. It just feels like
Have the time,
this
or
is
even
what I
have
do.
or even have like the interest at all.
Right.
Yeah.
You could just be like,
Yeah.
I love what I'm doing. I love like, I no real example, but I mean, I guess real example would be like the podcast. If the podcast was to take off and, you know, you're feeling that rewarding feeling from people enjoying our content or doing this or doing that, that could supplement whatever else is going on in your life. And then you still have that free time to be by yourself or with your dog or whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
Still have that lifestyle, but still have, and have the success on top of it. If you're already comfortable with how you're living, it would only be better
Yeah.
in that case.
Yeah,
I like
I guess
that.
it's just
100%.
whichever part that you are able to take that reward from. Again, either your job or being home, or not home, but with the person that you love. Because
Right.
like I think of like specifically with this question is people who are not afforded the time at home, where they are on tour all the time as musicians, or maybe flying around the world as pilots, who just don't have a moment to be stagnant. And it's a lot harder to find somebody to be with in the long term if your job is what's taking you all over the world. Because like not many people are afforded that, like even in their everyday life. Like let's say you're a pilot and you find somebody who is doing banking. Like you might find that love, but that your job is taking you away from that.
Right.
So it's a lot harder because now you have this long distance relationship, and things kind of creep up between that too.
I definitely think, it has to be like the right culmination of two people to be okay with having their alone time and that distance, but still operate with you.
Yeah.
But be okay to be alone for long stretches of time, like a truck driver, right?
Yeah.
Say that's your dream job. You want to drive. Logistically, you're everywhere. You're on the road. You want to see the States, blah, blah, blah. And then your significant other is, like you said, bound to one place.
Mm-hmm.
Or like a stay-at-home
That
mom
takes
or
a
something.
special person.
Yeah, you have kids or something, and that's what keeps one of the two or more parents there.
Let me ask you this, Core. Do you think it can work out if you really wanted it to?
Long distance?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. I was in a long distance relationship for about a year until I joined my partner up in Oregon. I mean, it's one of the things that got me out of California.
Gotcha.
And I think that like long distance, frankly, just works for some people. Like it's a hard thing to do, but you know, if you're comfortable being separated from your partner while still having the ability to love them as if they were with you every day, like it's just the same form of love written a little differently.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's well said. I think it's just like a specific type of, you have to be wired that way.
I'll lend to this a little bit. There is a person that I'm friends with who wants to be in relationships, but has stated they never want to live with a partner. And I totally understand where they're coming from. Like they want their space. They want to be able to go home and have that separation and then see their partner as needed, essentially. So again, it's a different form of love, but like if you're not able to give yourself that idea or that separation, then you're not going to be happy, which extends into the success of those relationships or your jobs.
And I think that's like,
well said.
The terminology isn't the best, but like a double-edged sword. I think like the flip side of that is that narrows down the dating pool for you a little bit, knowing that.
Yeah.
But also on the plus side, that narrows down the dating pool. You have to like, someone else has to be okay with that. If that's what you're committed to, you're upfront with that.
Right.
A person will be like, I could do that or I can't. And then you're kind of on your way. I don't think there's not wasted time. That's not fair to say, but you're definitely like putting that forward early.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's why, you communicate that in the beginning. Yeah.
Right.
For sure. Mm-hmm.
I think because if you're together for 2 years,
something that is ingrained within most of us when we're kids, teenagers, and early 20s is you have to find somebody now and you have to settle down by the time you're 30. And that's not the case. You could find love at 50, 60 years old and be okay then. Like one of the biggest things I heard, we brought up truck driving, is I had a friend whose whole business was just logistics and trucking. And their tip was, it is fantastic money. It keeps you away from your friends and your family and your home base. So if you want to do that and you want to find love, do it until your mid-30s and then try and settle down afterwards, because you can more or less retire. You can just go to another place where things are more affordable and settle down there. And in your 40s, then you can blossom into that other person, because we'll never stop changing and evolving. It's just harder when you're younger because you have to do it together.
Yeah.
I see that. I also see something.
What's that?
Time for an ad break.
Hey everyone, my name is Tyler Soto, creator and host of the weekly Tall Talk. I would like to say thank you for listening to today's episode. If you like what you've been hearing, we would love to know what you think. After the episode, don't forget to leave a comment or reach out to us on our socials where you can find us at the weekly Tall Talk. We're excited to say that we're working on a couple other awesome projects for this year. If you would like to know more about that or find out what else we're working on, we have a Patreon and Discord that you can subscribe to where we can be found at Tall Tale Network. And if you have any other questions or ideas for what you'd like us to discuss on the show, please email us at talltalenetwork@gmail.com.
All right, guys, we're back and we're moving on.
No.
But in moving on, we're also
Perfecto.
going back, way back to our childhood.
Oh,
When
wow.
we were young.
Nice song, Siler. All right. What was your dream job from when you were a kid? We all had them. I think we all had this kind of delusion of grandeur or something that stuck with us, or we saw, or something that caught our eye and was like, that's what I want to do when I grow up.
Yeah, fireman.
I wanna know
or a
what that
doctor,
was.
or an astronaut.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to be completely honest for this. Are you guys ready? Because I don't think you expected this answer.
I never expect anything from you.
That's true.
It's always out of left field.
That's true. I'm always keeping you guys.
Is it,
on your toes.
is it left field?
I don't. I mean, for
Is
me,
it an outfielder?
A pitcher. I knew it.
damn, I was trying to go with other baseball terms, but I don't know sports. It's
Damn it.
yeah, I don't know sports. I'm sorry.
We're good. Let's go.
That's all good.
When I thought about a dream job, I wasn't really a kid. I didn't really think about jobs. I was like more into my teen years. I always wanted to be a stay-at-home dad.
Really?
Nice. I like
shit.
that.
I wanted to care
That's
for the home, and
rad.
I wanted to raise a couple kids and just have that be my life. I didn't.
Yeah,
I
that's
really
killer,
wanted
man.
to homeschool my kids, but like I wanted to be there to teach them and to go over things with them and educate them. And that was always my dream.
Hey, man, it's not too late.
Ah,
It's true.
what, room for one
It's
more,
true.
Tyler? Huh?
Oh, yeah. Come on over. There it is.
Oh god.
No, that's very
Yeah,
nice.
I did not expect that, but that's really awesome, Corey. Yeah.
I do like
Wow.
it a lot.
Yeah, I
You were right.
I,
We did not expect
I
it.
thought it would be fun.
Mhm.
Like I mean, you guys know me, maybe not so much at home, but I really love cooking. I'm not so much in love
Yeah.
with cleaning, but I'm good at keeping things tidy
Right.
and
Yeah.
just keeping myself busy for the day like that without having to worry about income or I don't know. Just kind of going back to the idea before of like spend 8 hours at a job or a few hours at home. I would rather have the latter. I would rather, have my home prepared and a dinner ready for the person I love to come home and then just spend that time with them.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I always saw myself doing. And it's not working out.
Wow.
It hasn't happened yet.
Yet. There's the word.
Yeah, we'll see. So if
Wow.
any sugar mamas want to
Oh,
There it
dude.
is.
Hit us up at
gmail.com. Please visit our Patreon. You can let me know there. You can start the sugar
man.
mama-ing on our Patreon.
Dude, we gotta make this happen now. This has got to be a real
Yeah,
thing.
Corey's back on the market.
Damn.
We're in.
Yeah, brother.
It's time.
The weekly Tinder talk.
Oh,
There it is.
Oh,
We're branching out,
trademark
baby.
that. Yeah.
Very nice.
Thanks, man.
Oh,
That was for me. What about you guys? Tyler, what about you? What was your dream job? I feel it was pretty grand when you were a kid.
You guys probably already know. Hasn't really changed. I've talked about it a lot, but like a rock star
Oh, yeah.
touring the world.
1000%.
Yeah, definitely.
The front
1000%.
man.
It's in my blood.
Yep.
If there was an option
I see.
to do a family band with your dad and travel like that, would you have done it?
100%. That'd be awesome. Yeah. Without a doubt. Yeah.
That'd be so cool.
That's cool.
Just like Tyler at 6 years
That'd be-
old, rocking a bass line for like the backing track.
I like it.
Oh man, can imagine it. Wow, that would be the dream, Corey.
Yeah.
Maybe in the afterlife.
Hey, you could do anything you want.
You could start a family band now.
Oh,
That's true.
actually, yeah. Tina's been actually talking about getting the kids into instruments. Like she wanted me to teach. I forget who something, but she wants to get each of them into something.
Yeah, dude.
That sounds
Yeah,
cool.
You should definitely take
That'd be
that.
cool.
That'd be great. I mean,
Yeah, awesome.
I didn't get to hear you guys play much, but I know you're a great guitarist.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate that, Corey. Kayla on the drums, the bongos.
The bongos.
So it was either that or my family's really heavy into like the cartoon industry, drawing, because
Right.
my grandma and grandpa worked for Hanna-Barbera, and then my grandma still works for Cartoon Network. So
Yeah.
I've done like multiple tours of their studio, and just to be able to see like their workstation and the slides and the old way they used to do it with all the papers and everything. It was like a cool experience, and
Yeah.
it really opened up my mind and it inspired me.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Yeah.
very creative family, creative background.
Yeah. Thank
And in going hand in hand with that, at the same time as you having like the cartoon experience, was that part of why you wanted to do voice acting,
Yeah.
or was that kind of a separate thing?
No, I think that all bleeds together too. I wanted to do like acting at some point. I think when I was in high school, I had a group of friends. They were like aspiring filmmakers, and we would create like these home videos, and it was like the kind of stuff we do, like nonsense, like just like stupid.
Right.
It's awesome. Do you
I need
have
to
them?
see these
But,
tapes.
Yeah, put them on the
No,
we need
Discord.
them.
never. That's
We need
no,
the
banned.
tapes. man.
Lester has them somewhere, Kale.
Well, yeah, there's no
Probably.
way Lester, the archivist,
Yeah.
doesn't have
Right?
the
Yeah.
secret
I
footage.
got a hold of all of your old family pictures and stuff. You made
But
photo
somehow.
albums.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've always wanted to be like in the entertainment industry in some aspect. Where
That's what you're literally doing
Look
right
at you now, buddy.
What?
It's literally what you're
don't-
doing.
You guys don't say.
This guy.
Yeah, that's where I think my path would have liked to happen. I mean, well, it is now, but I mean, I wish we started earlier. Imagine if we
Right.
started the podcast like years ago, we'd be like,
Right.
amazing.
Yeah, we could have been on the
Mm.
ground floor, man.
Yeah,
It's true. We're
But-
late to the party, but we're figuring it
that's
out.
all right. We'll get there.
Oh, yeah. Not worried about it.
Yeah.
By the time this actually airs, again, I'll have been down in California for a month or two. So I think we've talked
We
about
got 'em.
like taking up music again and seeing where our
Yeah.
recordings that way can go, and trying to break out into movies.
Yeah,
and,
to be able
and
to
other things.
to jam with you guys again. It's been years, but I think that'd be like a fun experience to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
To
think
bring
it's
up
just
again.
going to take everything to the next level, like being in person and being able to like, hey guys, you want to meet up and blah, blah. Like even
Yeah.
over like dinner, it would be like able to talk business and
Yeah.
do everything. I'm really looking forward to it. So
There's something I
Mhm.
haven't told you guys explicitly, but it's
Oh.
it's a dream of mine to do collaborative art. I don't necessarily like
Ooh.
creating for myself, but I love creating with other
Oh.
people, and I think that's why it's been so easy to do this podcast. Because I like being able
Nice.
to bounce ideas back and forth. And if you don't know at home, Kayla and I were in a band for a couple years
Oh, yeah.
at the end of high school. And like that form of
What's that? What's the name of that band? I need to
that'd
know.
be Dream Patterns. We probably still have a
Ah,
MySpace.
yes.
I never took it down.
it's out there circulating.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah, I have always been looking for a group of people to collaborate with, and I've found them, and I'm coming home to them.
Oh yeah. Can't wait.
Oh yeah,
Looking
brother.
forward to it so much, man.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But I've taken up too much time on this segment. Kale, we got to hear from you.
Oh, let's see if this one is left field.
I think this
see if
is
we can figure out
definitely
this guy.
stems from a delusion of grandeur. But
What
I
is it,
definitely,
we're gonna be like a woodcutter or what?
yep, a woodcutter.
lumberjack?
That's what my dream was. A freaking, yep, that's it. An adult beaver. Yep, that's what I was at. I swear to God, this is a
man.
woodcutter.
Hey man, to some people
Hey.
that's like, they're in the wilderness.
No
they're,
disrespect.
Yeah,
But
come on.
this profession would involve having an axe.
Ooh.
Oh God, murderer.
Okay. I was very nice for Tyler's. I was very nice for Corey's. You're a woodcutter. You're a murderer. You're a psychopath. What's wrong with
Axe.
you? Yep, that's what I dream for.
What are you taking? You're taking Gus's job? I'm confused. Were you going to be like
I'm
an
an axe
instructor?
thrower. No, I up until I was about 23, I really wanted to be a firefighter.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I didn't know
I definitely wanted to be a firefighter. I definitely wanted to be in a position to save people. Like I said, that's a little bit of delusion of grandeur thing. That's just like, given my size, how much my dad hyped me up all the time, being able to lift stuff. I was like, hey, it's a natural thing. I want to break down doors, but maybe not to kill anyone, but to save. I'm trying to curb my own, instincts into something good. And I definitely followed up with that. That was a huge reason of why I lost so much weight my senior year.
Oh, no shit.
I really wanted to look into doing firefighting, and it didn't work out. Obviously, I'm here with you guys, but very interesting. Whenever I went to the fire station, I forget which one it is. It's just down the road. It's maybe like 4 or 5 minute drive from my house. I went there to try to ask about joining or what would be the first step in like going to school or doing this or doing that.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was the captain or whoever was in charge on duty at the time who was talking to me said, I love the enthusiasm. I love like the energy, but I feel like they basically told me without telling me that I'm too large, that if they needed to get me out of a situation, it would put other people at risk to get me up and out of a situation, like out of a window or a smaller door or something like that.
Now,
and this is when I was thin.
That's what I was going to ask. Was it purely due to your height, or was it because of your height and your weight at the time?
My weight at the time was not an issue because it was the thinnest I ever was, because I was also pretty muscular at the time, but I was still like 265 pounds thin just from being tall. So it was like, I could see the whole point of like, even with that plus gear, plus everything, trying to get me, if I was to like be compromised, would be a huge issue. I feel like I really would have excelled, man. I really, really do. That's without any experience. That's without anything. That's what my mind tells me, at least. But
can they do that? Is that like legal to I don't know.
I mean,
not really.
Yeah, I mean, there's height requirements for being a flight attendant.
Right.
Okay.
Can't have like giant people on there like destroying everything. No, but I definitely, and then I accepted that as for what it was, but like that never like exited my mind. I always like kind of even harbor back to it now, like, oh, volunteer firefighter or something like that.
I was just gonna ask
been that. What about like a forest one?
Like
a hot shot?
Like a hot shot?
No,
dude,
bro.
that was like my dream.
Oh my God.
That's like the
scary
worst.
As hell.
That's like the worst of the worst. Yeah. I feel like growing up, it was putting myself in danger didn't really like bother me. Like the thought of it, at least. Yeah. I mean, it's totally different when you're going through all that training and the preparation and as a group and everything like that. But now if I want to do it, I wouldn't make Debbie worry like that. So, I mean, that's kind of been put by the wayside anyway. I wouldn't be a police officer. I wouldn't be a firefighter. I wouldn't do anything that would like put me in direct danger, because why would I make someone else worry that much about me for like a passion I had? You know what I mean?
What about a lineman?
You want me to get up there and shimmy up the pole?
I mean, they make good money.
Job. I mean, maybe. I'm not that good with heights, so I don't know how well the firefighting would have gone.
That's true. Yeah.
The ladder's just like starting to bend as I like climb.
Yeah, oh God, going to the skyscrapers in Los Angeles to put those out.
Exactly. Ooh. No, but that was definitely like my dream job was firefighter. I definitely wanted to like help people, save people, like the medical side of it, like the first responder side.
Yeah.
A lot of that was at the forefront of my mind for, like I said, up until I was around like 2023. I really wanted to do it.
I would love to hear more about like volunteer firefighting and what the stipulations of that are, and like how much they need you. Cause I think like I've thought about that a little bit. I'm not physically fit enough for it, but it seems like a rewarding job to do.
Oh, definitely.
And I would love to, have just more info on it and maybe talk about it more. Cause if it's something that you're interested in, I mean, might as well see the relevant information that we can now.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Well, dude, all good choices, guys. I mean, I I like him. A rock star, stay-at-home dad.
Yeah, I mean,
like it.
that would have led us all down completely different paths too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I would like, Tyler would be touring most likely. You would be in your home life, very happy and, like happy in your own space. I would have been like, that would have been my fully enamored, fully immersed in that life,
Yeah.
Wouldn't have been like outside of that circle probably at all.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing we all failed. Now we're here.
That's true.
See, Tyler, failure is always an opportunity for something else. And now we're business owners.
We successfully failed.
Oh, what does it say? Mission failed successfully.
Yeah.
Exactly. But you know what you won't fail at, Tyler?
Tell me.
Listening to these ads.
Oh.
Howdy, my name's Paxton, and I'm the vocalist for End of an Era and the co-host of Hammer Smash Podcast. The Hammer Smash Podcast is a semi-weekly podcast where we talk about metal and life stories, and End of an Era is the heaviest band that you have ever heard in your life. We're on Spotify, we're on Apple Music, we're on YouTube. Check us out.
All right, guys, we're back and we're ready for another question if you're up to it.
Yeah.
Are you taking time
Always.
off the tour or what? Or
Yeah,
you
man.
put the kids to
I
bed?
had to.
I put them both down.
Put them down. Need a break.
Yeah.
Stepped off the tour bus. I like it.
Yes.
All righty, let's get into this. What profession or work would you find the most rewarding to you? If we're excluding our dream job and what we've already talked about, what would you find the most rewarding?
Most rewarding. There's so many jobs out there.
Right. Every niche, every kind of service,
Yeah.
everything.
I'm trying to think of like the craziest job that like would be really rewarding, but also like the weirdest job to have.
Right.
Like a submarine general or captain, whatever you call the head man in a sub would be interesting. But I don't know if that would be rewarding. I don't know. I gotta think on this one.
Siler, I see you with your thinking cap on.
It's not really like a job, but if I had some recognition, if I was like an actor or a movie star or what have you,
Those are jobs.
I'd like to go around.
You heard it here, Hollywood. Get real. Siler says you bums need a job.
I think
actors get fucked.
always twisting my words.
Your words.
God. No. The editing Corey does is just, it's out to get me.
It's going to like reverberate. Not a real
Slow it down. Wind it back.
It's not really like a job, like an actor or a movie star or what have you.
No, I think I'd like to go around to Make-A-Wish Foundation and like the hospitals and stuff and just be there for kids and make their day.
As a celebrity.
Yeah, like I know that Johnny Depp did this for a while, but he'd actually like show up as Jack Sparrow and
Right.
go to hospitals and
Yeah.
make kids' days, and that'd be awesome because like kids are so tied to like a certain character, and
Right.
to have that pop into their life is like it means the world to them.
For sure. I know a lot of
And-
the Marvel actors do that
Yeah.
to come see people in the hospital or, like you
Yeah.
said, sick kids. And I couldn't imagine that level of excitement, as a kid. If we saw,
Yeah.
if I saw Arnold, like when I was a kid, I would have like lost it.
Well,
Lost it like completely.
you know what I think is fantastic is now that we have a moderate level of success, we can just do a podcast from St. Jude's and then go around all the floors and say hi to the kids as us. No costume required.
Hey, I'm in.
Hey, let's
go.
make it happen.
Let's do it. Make a wish, hit us up. We know you want us.
Yeah.
We're in demand, baby.
We'll do more offers than John Cena.
Damn.
Yeah.
You're setting up the bar super high.
You gotta.
Yeah.
Woo, shoot for the stars.
Right.
Make a wish.
Yeah, I think charitable work is great. What's up, Tyler?
I can I forgot to get my charger earlier. I'm at 20%. Can I just grab it real quick?
Go ahead.
Sure.
All right. Sorry about that.
God fucking damn it.
Every fucking time. So would you want to appear as like a character that you were in a film? Or do you think you would do like other characters? Like would you
Like
show up as Jack
fully
Sparrow?
decked.
To be honest, I'd be down 100%
The smile
to do that.
that
So great.
Siler brought to his own face thinking about it. It's amazing.
I'm not gonna lie. I had like a point in time. This is maybe like last year where I was doing like that accent like all the time.
Oh
I'm
my!
trying to
It was
perfect
like
it.
the Johnny Depp era for Siler.
I think I sent you a couple of videos like one time. It was like
Hey,
New Year's or something.
Can we get
It's not
can we get
bad.
a taste? What would you say to the kids?
No.
what would you say to the
Come on,
kids?
voice actor, let's go.
I can't do it this episode.
you're on the
It's
spot.
Not,
You're on the
it's not
spot.
happening. No.
Take these pills, Savvy. I don't know. Come on, Siler. How are
I'll
you
work
gonna
on it. I promise.
disappoint the
I'll
kids?
bring it back. I'll bring it back for another episode.
We're gonna have
Okay.
a whole
We're gonna hold
episode
you to it.
devoted to Jack Sparrow.
Exactly. We're gonna force you.
You know, I'm in for that.
All right.
I'm down. No, but yeah, if I do everything like as myself. If people wanted myself, or if they wanted a certain character,
You'd come like fully decked out.
I'd do anything. I'd bring a suitcase of costumes just to be safe.
Just don't get pulled
I like
over
it.
by the
The
police.
kids want you as this today.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
give
They'll
me
be
one
like, "Why do you have
second.
all these disguises? What are you up to?"
Mhm.
You're like, "I'm going to the hospital to blow it up." No.
Come on, guys. Come on. Oh,
Very
Jeez.
nice. No, that is a very nice sentiment, Siler. It's
Thank
almost
you.
upsetting.
it
Corey.
came from. Guy. Okay, let's move on. So, Corey, what job would you find most rewarding for yourself?
Are you guys ready for this? Because again, this not
Dude.
only left field, it's a whole different sport than what you guys would think.
Oh, yeah.
I would be
Okay.
a venture capitalist. I
Okay.
would make a whole lot of money, and then I would spend
Uh-huh.
the rest of my life giving it away to things that I think need that money. And I think it's a
Ooh.
really
Oh, okay.
greedy job to have, which is why I never fucking pursued it. But
Yeah.
I like the idea of like making a whole $1 billion and then just giving it all away as fast as I can until I die.
At the very end?
Yeah. No, not at the very
like
end.
it.
I mean,
the
like,
fastest,
just give just
as fast as possible?
yeah.
As you're making it? Okay.
Like there is a lot to say for J.K. Rowling, who's controversial now. Fine, whatever. We're not going into that. But like when
Right.
there's this fact that was floating around that she was the first author to make $1 billion, the first living author to make $1 billion, and then to give away so much that she was no longer a billionaire. That was many years ago. That is not the case now.
Yeah.
But I think like that's that idea of like money rules the world. It's just a fact of life, and
Yeah.
life gets harder and harder every year. And being able to give away money to small charities or the companies and people that I really think deserve to have that boost in life would be great.
That's a
Yeah, I
very
think that's super,
nice
super
way of looking at
fulfilling
it.
and rewarding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, being able to help those in need and knowing that I think you would deserve all the credit and deserve all the good feelings that it would be doled out. I mean, you worked and kind of made this money yourself.
Yeah.
Putting yourself through
Yeah.
it to be able to help everybody. I would insist that you feel good about it.
So like, would you give enough, Corey, where you can just like live decently, or would you give like every single penny to where you're like completely broke?
Well, I think like I in terms of winning the lotto, what would I do for me, and then what would I do for them? So
Yeah.
Right.
buy my
Okay.
house, give everybody I know a fixed amount of money. Just here's money, spend it how you want. I don't care. And then I
Pay it
would
forward.
take all
Yeah.
of that because I would be comfortable for the rest of my life, and then just give it away.
Mhm.
Because
I like
there
it.
wouldn't if you have $1 billion, there's no need to make anything more. You already win at life.
Yeah,
That's
you already won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like when you're making your donations, would you like come out to like any music or anything?
Oh, dude, yeah, it'd be like
Give
the
it away,
WWE.
give it away, give it away now.
I would have a mobile trailer with big ass speakers and a stage I could walk down. It would be showy and
Yeah.
Oh
flashy.
my God.
Like
Make
Mad
it flashy.
Max Fury Road,
Fireworks.
but with you.
Well, totally, because I'd
Sparks
have
flying.
to build that brand, right? And be like, hey, I just
Yeah, you
like
have to.
who is it? Like Mr. Beast or someone? I'm not familiar with him, but there's a guy who like makes
Right.
money
YouTuber
giving
guy?
away money.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love it.
Mhm.
Yep. He just does like random like acts and then just like somehow has more money than when he started. I love it.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
An endless cycle of helping.
yeah, exactly.
God, let's capitalize on that.
That's what
You
we're
guys
doing,
down?
man. Build
We got
that
to get the
brand.
money first.
Right, we gotta get the money first.
Get the money first. And we,
So if you're at home listening to our podcast, we have a Patreon that could help us out a lot.
subscribe to
All
the
jokes aside,
philanthropy
right.
tier.
Damn.
$1,000 a month.
Yeah,
We know you can afford
ridiculous tiers.
We know it.
it. But what about you,
Oh
Cam?
man, I like it. I definitely would work maybe at like a animal sanctuary, especially with like injured animals or like animals that have been like abused or like neglected or
Ooh,
whatever.
Yeah.
I would like to
Okay.
like be part of that like rehabilitation. I don't know in what extent I would be able to like help out, but like I feel like that would
For
be
sure.
really rewarding
So
for myself. You guys are trying to help everybody else, but I feel like it would be really nice to help myself.
with
the good feelings.
That's
you'd
something
be
that,
Tiger
that
King.
you that I think. Yeah. Oh,
Well, I mean, I don't want to kill the
to
tigers.
some. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But,
to
I
some
mean-
point.
Never gonna financially
Recover.
recover. Nah, I think
Oh my
I think like that would be really rewarding, and then like helping, like I'm not going to equate it the same way because obviously you guys are helping people. I think that carries way more weight, but helping animals that don't really have a say, I mean, has a soft spot in my heart.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I feel like that would be very rewarding to like see how happy like animals can be, and then like that they're in a safe spot
Yeah.
and stuff. I don't know. I always see videos like that, and I get a little like,
Yeah.
every time, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, damn it, and then I'm like, that would
that's-
be very rewarding.
That's something that you and Debbie were like talking about, right? For a little bit that you might want to pursue in the future.
Yeah, I still plan on doing that, taking the older dogs to foster and kind of give them end of life care and stuff as well as we can. So, I mean, we still have 3 dogs right now. I think it'd be a little overwhelming for them and for us if we got more. But yeah, at some point, I still definitely plan on doing that. I mean, that's a very small thing to be doing, but maybe we could grow into something else. Who knows?
Never know.
You and Matt
Yeah.
Damon could star in So We Bought a Zoo too.
Damn.
T-O-O.
Siler could be the other star. That's how you get into
Yeah.
the bit. It's all coming together. And then Corey can venture
Hey.
capitalists fund us.
Let's make it happen.
Everything's coming together.
Dude, you have a whole sanctuary with like a musical stage. Tyler opens up for you guys. He creates all of the promo music. And I fund it by taking money
I
from
love it.
other people.
Let's do
Are
it.
we writing this down? I
Robin
need to
Hood.
take some notes.
Yeah, it's in the
For
outline.
animals.
All right.
I just read that line.
Perfect.
Take money from
It's right here.
other
Yeah.
people. Yeah,
Take
it's all
money
in
from
there.
rich people and other people. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Now on the other side of the fence, what's the most dangerous job you guys would do if it paid like an insane amount of money? Like your wage would be like, I take that as what you will.
Does a spy
Just
count?
an insane amount of money. A spy?
Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
Okay.
Like to what point? Like a hitman spy, or just like somebody that just gathers info?
I don't know if we can
Well,
legally
Siler,
say I
you're-
would be a hitman, but I would have a license to kill and I would use that license.
Oh,
They get
Corey.
one wrong thing in my Taco Bell order.
Son
I'm
of a
coming in.
bitch. You're going down.
He's
I
done.
wanted a chalupa
You know you
with
did
no
it,
sour
you
cream.
you got the
You
wrong.
did
got
this
the
to
wrong hot
yourself.
sauce.
Exactly.
I'm doing this for America.
The fast food vigilante.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'd be like a 007 action type man. But I don't know if
Yeah.
those people exist. I think it's more like
a.
espionage where you have to keep quiet about things. But
Right.
it's a dangerous
Ah.
I
job.
could never.
Yeah.
I could never. I would be like in an argument somewhere. Do you know who I am? Do you know who
Just
I am?
being drunk at a bar. Do you know I'm a,
exactly.
I'm a spy?
What did that guy say? I think that guy said something about spy espionage.
I'm a,
No
I'm
collusion.
An
Why
asset
are you
for the
running?
state,
Why?
and I do go work.
And you're like, oh, he's just drunk. Don't worry about him. What about you,
Jeez.
Siler?
I think this will be like really thrilling to be able to like go to space and like take samples or do like research and bring it back to Earth.
Damn,
Yeah.
outer space. That is very dangerous. I would imagine you would get a lot of money. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, how much
Would
do
you?
astronauts make?
Astronauts? I don't know.
They must make buku bucks.
They better.
Every trip could be a one-way trip.
Yeah,
Better
dude,
get some
watch.
money.
Tyler, they get like $80K a year. That's
Yeah,
their
I know, right? And you're just like, okay. You get paid in the
I signed
glory
up
of
for
going
what?
to space.
We'll make
they
you
lied
into a
to me.
statue. Does that make up for it?
Yeah. Yeah, no problem.
We'll put your face on the moon.
Ooh,
that work? Yeah.
See, that would be
Ooh.
okay. You have like a Mount
Just
Rushmore of
lasers.
Tyler's.
Exactly. Just
A
you
Mount
with different
Ru- a
facial
Mount
expressions.
Rushmore on the moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just carve my face out.
Just lasered
Every time you
up
look
in
through
there.
the telescope, it's just like you see like
Just your face. Just like
smile.
the man on the moon is just your face.
Yeah. It's like the four
I love
stages of Tyler, like when he's a kid, teenager, middle-aged, like astronaut, and then an
Oh,
old
the
man.
eclipse. Imagine.
I like it.
Jesus.
How much is it going to take to fund that? Too much.
I don't know.
Mm,
Bezos,
too
hit
much.
us up.
Not-
Let's
not
make
worth
it
the
happen.
time.
Let's make it happen. We need it.
What about you, Ken?
Uh,
What's the most dangerous job you could think of that you would do in order to make money?
It'd be really scary, but the paycheck would probably make me do it. Those deep sea welders that work on like the freaking oil rigs.
Oh.
Bullshit. You would do deep
That
sea
is-
welding?
That would be scary as shit. But if they pay, the money is insane.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like
My
that's one
God.
of the jobs. Like, if things go wrong, I'm like dead instantly, so I don't have to worry about it.
That's
You
true.
just kind of have to accept your fate at that point.
yeah, I mean, it's like pitch black darkness, and you're like welding, and it's like just, oh, dude, it's freaking me out already.
Yeah.
I don't know why I chose.
I mean, like, what are some of the things that
I
could go
gave
wrong? You just
myself, like,
you just run out of
palpitations.
air. Your
Jesus.
equipment faulty. Like, what are the things
I
that could go
guess
wrong with that?
just
Trying
be
to think.
eaten. Godzilla can come up. I
Squids.
weld
That's
something
true.
incorrectly, and I just kill everyone on accident,
Yeah.
and I'm blamed. I just cut the oil line.
You
Just-
weld yourself.
yeah, I
You
weld my
weld
boot
yourself
to the thing, and I'm just stuck down there. No.
I just can't imagine that. Like, how long it would take before you like realize that you did that. Like, oh, this is
It's like,
not.
why
right.
can't I get up? What? Why can't I get up? No, I have immense respect for people who just have no fear to do that. That's insane.
Yeah.
They're paid up the nose, but obviously, yes,
Yeah.
because goddamn, dude, no.
And just like the opposite
Yeah.
of that, the people that build skyscrapers and have to do the iron work there,
Oh,
with
man.
just like the smallest bit of like safety equipment.
Yeah, you're just like building the scaffolding, and they're just like laying a board and then jumping on it
Yeah.
and then laying a board, and I'm just like, what, dude?
Give them
All
a
right,
parachute.
man.
The
Come
guys,
on.
Do something.
like the workers in the, I don't know what age it was, but you see the old pictures of the guys on the skyscrapers,
Yeah.
and they probably didn't
Yeah.
get paid a lot. Those,
They're
yeah,
just walking on the steel.
gotta respect those
on
guys.
the steel
yeah.
beams.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that's scary as hell. Hell no. I guess like those are one of the things I've mentioned this. I've like
Construction?
loose lipped about like, oh, just be that dangerous of a job where it doesn't matter if like you fail, you die. So like, why worry about it?
That's true.
That's one of those jobs. Like if you fall from that high, I mean, it's basically over.
Yeah.
But Tyler, do you know what the most dangerous thing about this is?
No, actually, I don't. You should tell me.
Alrighty, everybody, we're back and we're getting into some more questions.
No.
If you shout out if anybody knows that. Bonus points.
The duet boomer.
But
Check them out. TikTok.
not good.
Out of
Chili.
context. I just hate that.
Just terrible. It's terrible.
Anyways,
Should I just start
great
over?
start, guys. Great start.
No, keep going. Keep going.
What do you want me to do?
It's fine.
All right, guys. If you were to inherit a family business, what would you have chosen it to be? Like if you could choose, like your family's successful at something and they're passing on the business to you, what would you make that business?
Walmart. I would have been one of the Waldens and
Okay.
responsible for the opioid epidemic.
There it is.
Yeah. Because it goes back into my venture capitalism idea. I got to make money off
Oh,
of people to give
that's
it
how you're
back to
funding it.
people.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
So
We'll
we
get
thought
to
it
that
was
later.
all, out of the kindness of your heart, but now you're just, it makes it seem like you're paying up for your past sins.
Yeah, but I'm not a Walden,
that
so
example.
it's okay.
Oh, I see. Well, a little workaround right there. Perfect. More. You need more.
Yeah. Grocery. I mean, that's my honest answer. I would have been born a Walden, so I could have inherited all of that money because they have. It's all of the money.
All of it.
Yeah.
Literally all of it.
All of it.
All of it. But I think it's like all three of them combined, like are have more money than any other single billionaire.
Right.
I'm gonna be honest.
On this show?
I didn't know Walmart was.
This is a house of lies,
for once.
Tyler. You're breaking the curb.
I didn't know that their name was in the actual Walmart Walden. I didn't know they had to do with.
Yeah, they're the only reason I know this is because I worked for Walmart for a year. The founder was Sam Walden, and Walden Mart turned into Walmart, I think.
What? The more you know.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, I'd like to inherit that family business, and I don't know what I'd do with it. Just probably sell it off and make even more money doing that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, investments. Yeah.
Damn,
or just diversify your portfolio.
How much money do you think that would be if Walmart just sold every single one of their stores within a month? Just we're selling the company. It's something else now. Good luck.
Yeah, an unfathomable amount of money.
Yeah, it would devastate the Midwest in doing that.
Oh yeah,
wow.
Yeah,
which almost makes it worth it.
Not even almost. It totally does. I would definitely. Damn. All right.
What you guys are asking for is a reset. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, but like an apocalyptic reset that would just crush the economy of like most of the country. Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh, no.
Then Corey, he already Scrooge McDucked his money away into a giant vault.
Dude,
so
I'm
it doesn't
swimming
affect
in it.
him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Diving off the diving board into hundreds.
I could just see him like this, like doing laps.
Yep. Climbing up. Yep. Just gold everywhere.
I would find a way to become neutrally buoyant in just dollars and just swim in it.
I love it. Let's find a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I went evil. So what about you guys? Are you going evil for this?
Probably.
Maybe not. I have to be the
voice of reason.
The goody good.
Are
one.
you gonna inherit the Trans-Siberian Orchestra?
The Trans-Siberian Soto.
Ooh,
perfect. Trans-Sodoberian.
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Trans-Silurian Orchestra.
The Soderian Orchestra.
We'll workshop.
This has gone off the rails. This is terrible. This is why we hire people.
Yeah. I'd say maybe like a restaurant, or rather a farm. Would you rather? Oh yeah, like maybe a farm that was like what Kale?
No, you said a would you rather. I was like, nice.
You would inherit a farm, like a pig farm or
slaughterhouse.
No, like a crop farm.
What do you want to be, Leatherface? You want to work on the farm? Where are you at?
A solar farm? A wind farm?
Ooh,
a hybrid farm that has everything.
Damn. Prius is just growing up out of the ground.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
One of the best farms you could ever, that you could think of. That'd be awesome to grow your own crop and to have that bountiful like harvest and put in the hard work for that. And okay,
I'm with you, Tyler.
I'm gonna start
Don't
over.
Let Kale losing his shit bother you.
Kale wants me to just be evil. Okay, let's find something that'll tickle his fancy.
Yeah, let's go.
Would you like want to work with your hands and do all of that manual labor? What about the idea of a farm attracts you to it?
So I could see you doing like an avocado farm.
Ooh.
That's like insanely lucrative. It ruins everything because of the water, but still.
That's true.
They're better than almonds.
The avocados.
Ooh, apparently, like
the
avocado industry is kind of risky.
Oh yeah,
I like read something on it. Yeah.
Well, like it takes
take that.
It takes like 5
serious.
years before them to start producing fruit, and like anything can go wrong in that time.
Very true. Yeah.
And then like warring factions of freaking avocado like merchants and stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like a whole underbelly of it. It's wild.
Like avocados, really?
Yep.
I mean, I guess. Yeah, they're delicious.
Gold.
They are delicious.
What about it? I kind of do it at home already. I attempt. I try. I kind of
Ooh.
fail a lot growing stuff. I have a few like jalapenos right now, but I don't know. It's just something about, starting with like a small seed and planting that and just growing something, like taking care of that and nurturing it and growing that.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
you see like the fruits of your labor. It's always rewarding in a way.
That's true.
And
I think that's very you.
To have-
I think putting it like that, of nurturing something into fully grown and watching the development of something.
yeah.
Very on brand, Siler.
yeah.
I like it. Siler's farm.
You get me.
Old McSiler had a farm. There it is. That's staying in. Corey's lost it.
No, it's not. No, it's
That's
not.
got to stay in, Corey. Put the modulation.
Done.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Beautiful.
All right. Well, I'm an old big farmer apparently, but so we have the farmer. We got the greedy Walmart associate.
That's perfect.
What are we gonna finish off with? The grandiose finale.
I would definitely inherit my spot as one of the people that own the Lakers.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
very smart.
Man,
Yeah,
Wow.
dude.
Okay.
That is big business. I would like do everything in my power just to like bro down with the athletes, the greats.
Just ball with them.
Maybe
Yeah.
even that. I mean, I would just get dunked on like nonstop. You guys are like physically fit. They're just gonna like tomahawk jam on me. I'm just like, okay, guys, you want to be off the team? You better let me score. Just go power hungry
Oh.
immediately.
You go full dictatorship
Blackmail?
with it.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I think you would be able to like travel with the team. You'd be able to like see all the games, go everywhere. You'd be like courtside.
Yeah.
I think it would be really cool. You get to like put some, not that I know anything, but you get to put your input in on like the team and the team activities and who you get and who you what, and blah, blah, and pitches and stuff. I think it would be awesome.
Who owns the Lakers right now?
The Bus family. They've had it since like what, the early 80s.
Wow.
Okay.
And the person in charge is the daughter of Dr. Bus, and she owns the majority stake. She's like the president of them, basically.
Okay.
Crazy.
What do you
But,
do as like an owner? Like outside of the things that you said, like traveling, like what kind of decisions do you really make for the team?
Well, you put people in place to like for analytics, for contracts. You budget like the money, the amount. You only have a certain amount of money to spend on players.
Oh,
That is
Mhm.
allowed. So you have to allocate all those funds to like get which players can you get and what's the best players you can get and deals you can make to allocate for that money. And if you go over, you pay like a substantial amount of tax. It's called a luxury tax, and it's usually millions of dollars
wow.
Whoa.
that you're paying if you go over that,
Be careful,
that
brah.
set limit. It's the same set limit for every team.
Oh, okay.
So like basically you go over that, you pay the league. From my understanding, you pay the league however much money you went over. It's taxed, and then it's like I said, millions of dollars that goes back to the league or the Players Association, one of the two.
Okay, it just sounds like
But basically, you're
rich
making all
person's
that.
version of a poor tax. You can get what you want as long as you're willing to pay for it. That's what I'm getting.
Basically, and normally they want to stay on budget. I know there's a few teams like the major markets, like New York always does.
Yeah.
LA, a lot of teams go over that are like major markets because.
Mhm.
I mean, I would also do it if I was to inherit the Lakers. I would make it affordable for like a family to go. It's like $200+ for like the worst seats
Jesus.
at a Laker game. So I would make it like very affordable for like people to go. If you want to take your kids, say, just a normal family of 4, you're looking at like almost $1,000 probably for like, even if they play bad teams
Wow.
or your stars are out or something like that. Like I would definitely change that aspect if it was me, because I feel like everybody should be able to like go and experience it at least like once, or have it not break your whole bank account to go experience that.
But then if tickets were so cheap, then don't you think people would just like scoop them up quick and then resell it for more?
I mean, you could, but also I would imagine that you would be able to control.
Yeah, there's a
That's an
way that
interesting
you
question.
could control like scalping, right?
You
like
can?
Ticketmaster scalps
Okay.
their own tickets and then sets prices at a later date. So they fix
Right.
their own
Oh.
ticket prices.
Okay.
But like
Gotcha. Okay.
you could, there's definitely things that you could do to work around scalpers and stuff. And I mean, honestly, that's just part of part of the thing. Like you create a black market when you enforce a limited supply. It doesn't really matter what it is.
For sure.
So I would do my part to try to let everybody afford to get in there and see
It's
the
out of my
goats.
hands.
Yeah, I wonder like have you guys ever been to Lakers games? Like, what do you think? Like, were prices?
Yeah.
Like, what I'm trying to ask is like, were prices different in like the 90s? If you went and saw like a Chicago Bulls game, would it be the equivalent with inflation to what we're paying now, or do you think it was cheaper back in the late 90s?
Oh, it was much cheaper, dude. I remember I went to, obviously I didn't pay. I was pretty young. It was like the Lakers when they were in the dynasty with Kobe and Shaq. And it was like in I think it was 2001, my Uncle Lance took us. And we had pretty decent seats, not like down there, but like it was Staples. And,
RIP.
you know, I wouldn't imagine it was like crazy price for back then. I mean, I didn't pay. I was 11 at the time. But it seems like it was more affordable, and like steadily as like time goes on, the ticket prices go up. I don't feel like it was like this ever increasing, you know, scalping or like this kind of gouging to where it would go super high like that. Because Clippers games are relatively cheap. I remember we went to a playoff game and it was like $20.
Wow.
Whoa.
And then the Lakers playing like the worst teams, like I said, 180,
Skyrocket.
$200, $300.
Yep.
And I mean, forget about like concession stuff, all that other stuff. I mean, it's just like wild.
Wow. That's
So
like Disneyland.
I would do something
now.
about that. Oh, dude, you better be ready to drop serious cash.
Yep.
That's how you should have chose
Jeez.
Disney. You could be Walt Soto.
Yeah, you're right.
But then the family
Since you
name
like to
wouldn't be
take my-
Disney.
No.
That's true.
That's true.
Just have Soto, but like in
Soto
the
land.
in the
All right, guys, I have another quick question for you.
Okay.
If you were to start another business besides the one we're actively doing now, my business partners, what would it be? What would you diversify with? What would you choose?
I know my answer.
What kind of hobbies?
I'm sorry to take it away again.
The opioid.
Yeah, dude, I would fund
manufacturer.
the cartels. No, I would
God.
I would make a video game company. I've always wanted to make video games and be a part of that world. It's going to happen
AAA?
at some point within
Indie
the
or
Telltale
AAA?
Network dynasty. Was that Tyler?
Sorry to interrupt you, Corey, but is it going to be AAA or is it going to be indie?
No, it'd be indie. I'd go at the top. I'd do is like a AA game where you're having that much money and manpower. I don't think I'd ever go AAA because having to work with that many companies that have stipulations for you in game creations, I would want to work for myself. And then there's like, that's what I do. I start a video game company and then I'd start a tech union underneath it.
Well, we've talked about this for years, and you know, with the company growing, hopefully, and some success, we want to make it happen. So eventually, the dream will be realized.
It will. What about you guys?
I thought I don't have the space for it now, but I thought about for a while like doing like t-shirts, like prints on shirts, like t-shirt company.
Like screen
be
printing?
pretty cool.
Merch god.
Yeah, screen printing. Yeah,
That'd be cool.
like this kind of stuff, like just logos or whatever.
Yeah,
but
Merch king.
with anything,
you can start that up now.
because you can
Literally can like buy the press and go for it.
I have 2 screens that I got from school. They're really easy to do. You can make any shirts you want.
What?
Yeah, we'll do it while I'm down there. We can make our own shirts.
That'd be sick.
Hey man,
Dope.
that's
already starting.
That's awesome news. Yeah. Okay, I'm down for that.
Yeah, let's do it.
In all honesty.
Yeah.
All right.
Sweet. What about you, Kale?
Hell, yes. Dude, I've had like a fixation. It's kind of like an OCD thing, or like it's very soothing to me. But I would love to do like sandblasting.
Yeah.
Like on old cars or like antique stuff and get rust off. I feel like very satisfying.
Yeah.
I looked into it.
yeah.
They're not that expensive. I felt like, if I go to like, farmers markets or like the markets around the valley, they usually have a lot of old scrap, a lot of old stuff. I would just like clean it up and kind of like upsell, but like not try to make a ton of money.
Mm-hmm.
But like I would love to do like a sandblasting business.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
That's kind of out of left field, but I love it, man. I really want to do it. At some point I will have my company.
It's such like not cathartic, but like peaceful thing to watch.
Mm-hmm. That's what got me in it in the first place. You watch it and it's just so satisfying seeing all the rust like just be sprayed away and you're just like, oh damn, that's nice.
Yeah.
What can you see me doing, Tyler? What?
No, yeah, you guys pretty much like said it all. I was gonna say I could see Kale like on social media just being like entranced by that.
Just have like,
yeah,
right? Dude, I would love it. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe we'll happen to it. You know,
Hey, man,
you know what has to happen.
What's that?
No, I'm not. I'm no.
Don't say it.
I won't accept it.
You're done. You're done this time. Well, guys, it's the end of the show, so we're gonna need our socials.
Aw.
I'm gonna start with Corey this time. How are people going to communicate with you, Corey, for the video game involvement?
Yeah, if you want to hit me up, talk about video games and collaboration and other projects you want to be a part of with me or Tyler or Kale or anyone else, you can find me on Instagram at corey.andre, Corey.Ondrey. We brought up our Patreon before, but if you'd like to go to that and subscribe and talk to us there, you can find us at Tall Tale Network. What about you, Tyler?
Yeah, you can also find me on Instagram at Teelo43. That's TEELO 43. Also on Instagram, we have our communal page for the Weekly Tall Talk. You can just type in that name and you can find us there as well. We post all our thumbnails for our episodes that come out.
And nice clips. Yeah.
And Tyler makes those.
Thank you.
He's great
He does
at
them
it.
all?
Hell yeah.
We're happy
The
with
content
him.
creator.
Very much so.
Thanks, Bros.
The king.
Also,
Yeah.
I think last night I had the time. I took the time to stream on Twitch. If you don't know
Oh my
already,
God.
I'm on there and I'm ready to rock. You can find me there at Sushi Moose. That's SUSHIMOOSE. Sushi
And
Moose.
the word moose.
And the word moose.
And the Sushi Moose Moose?
Sushi
And
moose.
the-
and the
Sushi
word
moose and the word moose.
And the word moose. That's a long tag.
That's
but
a super
yeah.
long tag.
We're
Nice.
still
You
workshopping
can
it.
find me there. Right. We also have our own Twitch page that we're going to be using a lot more soon. We'll get together
Let's do
and
it.
play games together, like Let's Plays. And yeah,
Let's
if any of
dive in.
you want to take the time and just stop by and even play with us, that'd be awesome. That's all for me. We have one more person with socials that we'd like to know. Kale, take it away.
I'm in. You can also find me on Instagram at talltailkale with an underscore in between each word and a C instead of a K for Kale. And I'm also the bearded. No, I'm not.
You're not.
On TikTok, I'm bearded underscore giants. And we also have a communal TikTok at the Weekly Tall Talk. No spaces or periods or anything in that. And other than that, we thank everybody for tuning in. Like always, we love doing the show. We love you. We kind of love Siler. And yeah, thanks for
Also,
tuning in,
if
guys.
I forgot to mention that if you want to just message us directly, our email
There it is.
is talltailnetwork@gmail.com. Yeah.
Very nice,
Hit us up
Tyler.
there with anything. Yeah.
Absolutely. And guys, as always, we'll tall tale you later.